And a very good evening to you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us. Hope you had a good day. Coming up on the programme tonight. And tonight, finding love in lockdown. The new couples who started dating through the pandemic.
It's meant the world, really, for both of us. We constantly talk about how it's changed our lives.
A romance later in the programme.
Let me tell you about the girl I know. Started talking to her last week. She only lives just down the road, and I think that she's quite sweet. Just know her name, yeah, but we haven't even met. Butterflies and bluebirds flying around her head. Butterflies and bluebirds, oh, I wanna know her more. I hope that one day she'll arrive about my door. Butterflies and bluebirds, I remember what she said. Butterflies and bluebirds flying around her head. Gonna tell you some more I know about the girl from down the streets. We've been talking real nicely, and I think she wants to meet. Late nights and stories laying on our beds.
Great stuff, lovely to see, and we'll be hearing a lot more from them on Look North with Peter tonight at 6:30. Dating through a pandemic is easier said than done, but not quite impossible. A frontline worker and a businesswoman from Vietnam have both been telling us how they've braved the age of social distancing to find love with new partners in Lincolnshire.
So we met it was on a dating website. We chatted for a bit over text message, but then very quickly started talking traditionally on the telephone, and spent hours and hours and hours talking on the telephone.
Spending so much time alone. Corona blues, what you gonna do? Corona blues. Corona blues, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Schools are closed, children bored, can't stop struggling on the wall. Thank you, NHS. Shelves are stocked, business doors are locked. When will all this stop? It's a mystery, now part of history. Being told to stay at home, spending so much time alone.
Now, dating during the pandemic is easier said than done, but not impossible. A frontline worker and a businesswoman from Vietnam have braved the age of social distancing to find love with their new partners in Lincolnshire. They've been sharing their stories with Abby Walker.
For many of us, our main relationship this last year has been with the TV, watching romance unfold from the comfort of the couch.
Follow the rose petals. A table for two, so it's just me and you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Oh, sorry, I'm...
But it's not all been a spectator sport. In spite of the pandemic, some of us have been living our very own love stories.
So we met it was on a dating website. We chatted for a bit over text message, but then very quickly started talking traditionally on the telephone, and spent hours and hours and hours talking.
Finding love in lockdown. Easier said than done, with social distancing and a ban on meeting indoors.
When we met first, obviously we were the lockdown restrictions had been eased a little bit, so we were allowed to meet with one other person. So we went for a really, really long walk
on a very hot day, and it made it really.
For Sarah and Ben, finding each other has helped them both make the most of the last year.
Eventually, after we got to know each other, then we sort of formed a support bubble between ourselves as well, which was a bit strange. But actually, it's been really nice, and it's given us the opportunity to take some time out to get to know each other.
It's meant the world, really, for both of us. We constantly talk about how it's changed our lives.
Now, as restrictions start to ease, they're all looking forward to the future.
The first time Ben met the family was over a FaceTime call, so that was a bit tricky. They've kind of met like that. But yeah, just getting to know each other's family and friends, meeting up, really amazing.
That would be really nice. And to try and live as normally as we can do, like it was before.
Lovely, a bit of lockdown love.